Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, again, I'm not alone. I'm with this big guy over here. He's a bodybuilder, he's amazing, a natural bodybuilder with great results, with a huge amount of knowledge. So today it's going to be a pleasure to train with him. So I'll let him introduce himself.
Thank you very much, man. So my name is Jeff. I'm working with Emmanuel here today. And yeah, I have been participating in natural bodybuilding for some time. I had, let me lie, I think three competitions so far. That was in 2019. I was pretty shredded. Maybe we can put an image.
Yeah, we can put
an image here of myself. And yeah, today we are going to train pull.
Yes, heavy back day.
Heavy back day. It's my 4th workout this week, I think. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. So yeah, let's go.
Let's begin.
You mean this? Bilateral?
8-hour. Exactly. I see. So the microphone is clear.
I was always thinking, what? Okay, so what we are doing here is lat pull down. We are trying to grip 1.5 shoulder width. So when we pull down, the arms should be parallel, the bone. And we are focusing on training, turn yourself once, turn yourself. This part of the back, so the lats. Yeah, the movement is pretty simple. It's pulling down and staying like pretty upright.
Chest up all the time,
yeah.
Make sure that you never cave in. So never this, like pulling, which is a very often mistake. Always chest up and pull with the elbows.
Exactly, and also don't pull as far as you can, but as far as you feel your muscle contracting, which should be around chin height. Or where's your position? I don't know, it depends, but don't go like this and then pull it further.
Don't rotate the
because
shoulders.
Once your arms go like this, you don't train your back any further. Okay, so I'm using grips, Versa grips, so I can focus more on my back. I don't have to grip that hard then. I know Emmanuel doesn't use them because he's used to training without them. But in my opinion, if your grip strength is still keeping up with your back, then you probably don't use enough weight. But I think you have never used.
Never.
Yeah, so
never, only on the last set, on the heavy lifts, but that's it.
Yeah, we are not completely going all out yet to have more power left in the tank for the next set. But it still was a good set. Pretty hard one. You can see some slight differences in how he approaches the movement, which is I tend to lock my elbows out, which is preference, I'd say. It helps him, I think, keep pressure on his, keep focus on the target muscle, right?
Yeah, I constantly focus on feeling the lat. It's always contracting up and down the entire movement, never relax.
It was a short break. So we are going heavier each set, which I started liking. This is like the fourth workout we did in a few weeks, and I have never done training where I go up with the weight each set, but I tend to like it actually. I've always done a top set and then lower the weight after the set. But it gives you a good pump, and you still have more energy for the heavier sets than I thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you don't push it to like failure or past failure for every set before the last one.
Yeah, I think especially pushing past failure is pretty bad at the beginning of the workout.
Yeah, this is the last one. It's to failure, even past failure.
Even past, so you help me a bit.
Maybe.
Okay, come on. Okay, last set.
Last set, best set. Let's go.
I hope so.
Come on. Nice. Come on. Let's go. Yep, we can do more. Come on. Finish it. Again. Come on. Yes.
Next,
That's
help.
Come on. Come on. Is it? Come on. One more. Come on. Pull it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way. Nice.
Oh man, this last was all you.
No, I helped a bit.
Come on.
Come on, two more.
Come on.
One.
Slow, 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 slow. Slow.
Nice.
The thing is also when you lock out, I can you know, get some momentum out of my shoulder blades. So I lock out, and then I pull with my shoulder blades, which initiates the movement, and the first part of the movement where I actually use my back, the weight is a bit lighter, which helps me get to the peak contraction better.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So next
one, T-bar.
T-bar. Okay, so second exercise, a pretty rare machine here in Luxembourg, chest supported T-bars. I love this machine because it gives you the same feeling a good barbell row gives you, but you don't use your lower back. I will, in the way I do it, I will use it a bit, but it's not like your lower back is limiting your overall strength like it does in a barbell row. You can go so far in terms of range of motion. You can use a big stretch, which I tend to do, which you cannot do with the barbell row because at some point you just lose control of your lower back.
Yeah.
And
again, which is dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous, and you get a contraction in your lower back, which is exhausting your lower back basically. And it's just a stabilizer, yeah. What else about this movement? We are training, maybe you can show your back. We are training this part of the back mostly. Also some rear delts, depending on how far you are pulling, and depending on how you do it, you train also a bit the lower back, the rhomboids, of course, as well. And yeah, I'd say let's go.
Let's go. Three sets,
let's go.
Heavy. Last one is going to be a drop set. As you can notice here, the range of motion is huge. All the way up and stretch, full stretch all the way down. If you're just half doing it, you're cheating yourself and you're not taking full advantage of this machine. A lot of motion here.
You can basically train everything in your back except for the lats. And you can really focus on what you're training. It's, I cannot describe it. It's such a good machine. You just have to focus on your elbows pulling the weights, on your back contracting. And yeah. So great job as well. Unfortunately though for you, if you stretch it as far as I do, you touch the floor with your plates.
Yeah, I'm very close to it, yes. One more, go to 10. Come on. Pull it. Yes. There you go. Good set.
Fuck, man. I wanted to stop 4 reps ago. I'm always astonished how far the limit can still be, you know. I would have done like 4 reps, 5 reps less. It's crazy.
All right, last set.
So we are doing now a double drop set. We start with 45, remove the first 10 plates and then the second, and then
Complete failure.
complete
Maximum.
failure, and increase the pump we have even further.
Exactly. Let's go.
So if you're using the different grips, with this one you have more rear delts in it and probably a bit more upper back, a bit more traps.
Which I need.
Which she needs apparently. I tend to use the other grip because I just feel it perfectly. Tell me when to go.
3, 2, 1. Yep.
Stretch a bit more, a bit. Yeah. Great.
1.
Come on.
One.
Come on. Slowly releasing it. Slowly, slowly. Slowly, full stretch, come on.
It was fully down.
That was fully stretched. Good shit, man.
The stretching here is
Brutal.
if you do it, if you stretch all the way, it's with a lot of weight, it's really nice.
It looks way easier than it feels though.
Oh yes.
Like, I know how much you suffered, but it looked way less hard.
Yeah.
You just kept on going.
It does. It's not an impressive exercise,
Yeah.
but it feels really nice.
It's always funny how heavy the last plate feels, even though it's like nothing at all relatively
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah. Well, once you go twice to failure, and then you drop it, the last one.
But that feeling is also funny. You feel it's not heavy, but you cannot contract
Yeah,
your
you
muscle.
cannot
And
do
it's
it
so
anymore.
funny, that feeling.
Your turn.
My turn. I want to play the reverse card, you know. Can you also help me?
Yeah.
Yep.
You tell me.
Yep. Yes. Okay.
Let's go. Nice. Come on. Let's work. You have more? Come on. Up.
Release.
2 more. 2 more. Come on. Up. There you go. Come on. To failure. 1 more. Up. Yes. There you go. Let's go. Let's work. Last set. Come on. Where is it? Yes. Again. All you. I'm not helping. Nice. 2 more. 2 more.
Oh, fuck.
Come on. Up. Where is it? Squeeze. Good. 1. To failure. Up. Where is it? Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Let's go. All you got now. Stretch it. Yes. Again. Again. Come on, up. Good, 2 more with me. Come on, all you got now. Squeeze it. Yes, last set. Come on, pull. Squeeze all the way. 1 more. Come on, up. Squeeze, squeeze, slow, 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 all the way. All the way. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Nice.
Oh, that wasn't a good one.
That was nice. That was good.
I was so far past failure, man.
Well, that's what we want here.
Failure was reached and we did like 2 more sets. That's how you do it. In life, it's about failing and keep going.
That's true.
Okay, so this exercise, we are focusing on the lats again, training the lats from a different angle. We started with the lat pulldown. The key here is not to have too much angle in your elbows. As you can see, he's pulling down to his hips and not just up or towards himself, but he's pulling in his pockets. And here you can clearly see the degree. The angle in his elbow is never less than 90 degrees. This is not a heavy exercise. This is really on, again, feeling the muscle, like always in a back workout. Focus on feeling the muscle. And what did I miss?
Always focus on the elbows here. I never pull here up. Is a lot of biceps here.
Yeah.
So always the hands, the fingers are just hooks, and the elbow is leading the movement.
Exactly.
You dig back with the elbows. Otherwise, you will not feel the lats. You need to really, it doesn't matter what exercise of the back you're doing, you always have to focus on the elbows and actually feel the muscle that you're supposed to work, not just do the movement.
Exactly. You're also pulling pretty far, which I have never done before. Like I started that with him. So I usually pull, I squeeze my lat muscles and I pull until I feel like I cannot contract it even harder. So for me, that's like peak contraction. His execution is just way, way better. So clean. He's also leaning forward a bit. Basically what you have to think about, the movement of the elbow. What you are doing here is just like this movement, this function of your back. So bringing the elbow to your body. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's focusing 100% on his elbow, 0% on his grip strength. Yeah, just great execution. Great execution.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's 10 euros.
Come on, up. Nice.
Also one thing is important here. You can round your upper back, but you should never round your lower back.
Yeah.
So if you have your upper back a bit rounded, you may even feel the contraction a bit better.
Yeah.
Because your shoulder blades are leaned forward. But once you round your lower back, then you put pressure you don't want to have on your lower back. Do you want to give me a drop set?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 13 then. Don't film the weights.
Come on, squeeze it. Nice. Good. There you go. Nice set.
Set is almost finished already. Okay, so we are training the rear delts here with this movement. The rear delts range of motion is way smaller than you would think. Many people are really pulling until here, but then you just engage your traps. And we really want to focus on the rear delts. So what we are doing is having our shoulder blades either in a neutral position or putting them forward. Because the moment they move backwards, you engage your traps. So this muscle, and we don't want to engage that because we want to keep the focus on the rear delts. He's already starting the second exercise. I will get back to the rear delts. So what we are doing here is just a normal bicep curl without the turning variation. Yeah, not much to say about it. If you use the dumbbells, you have more freedom in your wrists and in your shoulders, which many people tend to like. For me personally, this is pretty hard because I have some injuries in my wrist. So just keeping it in that position is not that easy for me. And what did I forget about the reverse butterfly?
Definitely, like you said, the shoulders slightly rolled in front,
yeah.
And the range of motion, because you see a lot of this.
Exactly. And then you only engage this muscle.
Definitely keep the range between 15 and 20 reps here. Never go like 6 to 8, that's way too heavy. So as you can see, his shoulders are rolled in front and the range of motion is short. This is just rear delts, nothing else. Which you see that a lot of people lack because of the execution is not good enough.
One big thing about this exercise is also many people don't feel the muscle. So what helped me a lot is like when you have a second person like touching the muscle,
yep.
Because then you get that muscle connection we all want to have, and which is pretty difficult to achieve. It's not like a normal butterfly or let's say biceps curl where it just comes naturally. Here you really have to, because you are used to retracting your shoulder blades and everything, you don't really ever feel your rear delts. So it takes some time, and having a training partner like giving you indications helps a lot.
Yeah.
For me personally.
With the back also, everything that's in the back is harder to connect with.
Exactly. Yeah.
With the chest is in front, you feel it squeezing the biceps, you see it. Everything that's behind it's harder to connect with. So if you have someone touch a little bit, you're okay. That's what I'm supposed to feel.
Yeah. And one big bodybuilding slogan is show someone from the back. So
exactly.
Always focus on your back musculature. Everyone wants to have a big chest and big arms.
Biceps.
Yeah, but the really important stuff is like hamstrings, rear delts,
and
wide back, glutes as well. But I think if you have big hamstrings, you have good glutes as well. Ja. Los hat kurz Luchak gewonnen. Das ist hat. Yeah, so one thing maybe a lot of people don't know about the biceps curl. If you want to, like most people, they just go down and go up back again. So if you try to remind yourself of
flexing the triceps.
Thank you. Flexing the triceps once when you are on the bottom, then you can make sure that you have full range of motion of your biceps. It's not actual full range of motion that would be here, but since the weights are pulling us down, it's the best range of motion, the furthest we can get.
For this exercise, that's the way to achieve full range of motion. When you go down from here, extend and feel the triceps contracting. Then you know it's okay, it's fully locked. One more cue for the biceps would be if you are turning
turning in with your wrist. Then don't grip the barbell, the dumbbell like this, but grip it like this. That way you have, you know, more weight on the turning part. Because like this, it's much easier to turn in the dumbbell. Yeah. Pro tip, pow.
So that was it for today. We had 3 heavy exercises for back. We had 1 superset with shoulders and biceps. It was 1 hour workout, not a 10 exercise workout, just a few and very intense. This is what is very important, the intensity of the workout. We are not playing around, not talking, having 5 minutes break in between the sets. Just go push each other.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
Next time we will have a longer workout again.
Yes.
I am unfortunately in a time constraint. I have to go to the chiropractic again.
Getting cracked.
Yeah, man, I miss him. I miss him. It has been too long again. And yeah, it was. I think it was a great workout.
It was a great
one. For considering the amount of time we had. Thank you for your brother for filming. Maybe turn around the camera once, show your smile. And yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Next time we have to train a leg workout, which is
can do that.
Super intense with Jeff. It's crazy. So yeah.
Like back in the days.
Back in the days.
Not only some machines, belt squats, and then go home. But some proper leg workout. We can do that.
Yes.
Then I have to get my belt.
Yes. And I need to get my mindset right.
The mindset, right.
All right, it was a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. Check these guys out. He's producer, also is producing music. I'm gonna put a bunch of beats on this YouTube video from him. So yeah, check him out.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
All of that. Thank you guys. See you next time.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Skirt.